your host, Mike Steele Jr.
Yes, indeed. Hello there, Big Dog Wrestling fans. I'm your host, Mike Steele Jr., and with me tonight is none other than Nightmare Sin. How's it doing, old bastard?
It's going good, Mikey. I see you got quite the digs going on here. I hope this ain't coming out of the big dog check.
Oh, hells yeah. And without...
Well, says the new owner, I'm gonna have to do something about that.
Don't even get me started with that one. It's horrible. Why you? Why couldn't it be like I wanna be on top or somebody else? Like that little freaking fetish beggar that keeps on running around. I don't know. I hate you.
Well, if you haven't realized, this is the highlight reel and it's not some cheap porno flick. So there ain't gonna be any Mike Steele on top kind of deal.
Oh, you're just nasty. Okay, without further chitter-chatter, let's go on with our Monday Night Massacre show. And on this week's Monday Night Massacre, we have witnessed Jewel defeating Red Creed, Quadruple A defeating Terry Ray Lotus, Mr. Whippy faces off against none other than the debuting Dick Von Thunderbrands, and Bulldog Bunda defeats Red Creed, Black Ice defeats Raven, Snazzy Spazzy defeats Savage Islander to become the number one contender for the Rapid Dog Championship, Canadian Enforcer defeats Sapphire in the Potshot Open Final, Mad Dog becomes the number one contender for the Big Dog Championship, and Bailey retains his Big Dog Championship against the Sugar Plum Fairy.
A lot of good things happening in Big Dog. In the Big Dog division, and actually Monday Night Massacre itself. You got the Bailiff. He's been champion, 3 weeks now running. Been facing everyone in his sights. Great man. And of course, Mad Dog. He's well deserving of the number one contendership. So let's see what happens between those guys.
If I'm not mistaken, Mad Dog has been the champion previously and did do a good job on defending that title, or at least he was on Relic Creed's tail very long time.
Yes, indeed. Mad Dog and Relic Reed, they faced off many times. It was good to see, and let's see how he fares against the Bailiff. Now, on Wednesday night, everyone knows we hold Warriors of Wrestling. Great division, great brands, and a lot of big things happening. We have Sahara, also a newcomer to Big Dog Wrestling, and she went on to defeat Froco Big Length Uber Tail Tickler. Wow, that's a tongue twister.
I love that name.
Chris Kiaz defeats Jason Slaughter and adds insult to injury by an attack after the match, spearing the little bastard right through the table. It's good to see this guy coming out of his shell. I think he's going to be making some noise here in Big Dog. So after trying to suspend Ulax and Stubby, Mordecai got his ass handed to him, which was a delight to see, as you know.
For you and for me.
Oh yes, he got whooped by the GMs, and it was a classic thing to see. You know, baseball bats were involved, a little bit of ass whooping. Kind of resembled Newfie getting his ass handed to him by a bunch of Canadians.
Yes, indeed. What better way to start the show by just the GMs is making some noise. And after that, the Fury defeated our very special Froco Big Length Uber Tail Tickler. Canadian Enforcer defeats Cola Mr. Soda, and there was some animosity between Canadian Enforcer and Cola Mr. Soda, but let's see how that goes. The King of Pain defeats Shockwave. Phenomenal Brian style continues in the King of Noobs towards round 3. The Animal defeats Quadruple A. Moose Meat defeats Hellraiser in the number 1 contender Trios tourney. The King of Pain defeats Jewel. Hellraiser defeats Richie Boy. Sequin. Mystic Cougar defeats Devilish in Dogs of War tourney. Sinister Eppin Styles defeats Stubby. Paladin retains his Iron Warriors title against Haruki. No wonder Haruki's a shocker. Columnizer Soda defeats Terry Lotus. Paladin defeats Great Swami. Pull Apart defeats L-Train. Sapphire defeats Mordecai. Master of Random Deshaun becomes the new Pitbull champion. Way to go. Canadian Enforcer defeats the Bailiff. And 2.0 Super Sexy T defeats Sgt. Pepper. Devilish defeats Samurai Shogun.
And we had a newcomer to Big Dog Wrestling, and he's made himself known to the Warriors of Wrestling. His name is Sid. Now, I go way back with Sid, and he's top notch. He's gonna bring it to you. So here's a quote for his promo on Warriors of Wrestling. Yeah, well, I'm not here to be your friend, sign your autographs, take pictures with you, or even go out to lunch. You all mean nothing to me, and the only thing that matters to me is how much blood I can spill, and how much bones I can break here in Big Dog. Well, Sid, you're gonna have some contenders in that little quest of yours. There's some big dogs around this yard, and I'm gonna love seeing you bring it to these guys. The fact is, you're gonna have to prove yourself here, and your words, they mean nothing to us until you've actually proved something.
True. That's very, very true. Let's move on to Friday Fight Night. And on last week's Friday Fight Night, we saw Don Darkwing Duck defeating Joe England, and Don Darkwing Duck went on to defeating Dynamite in a Feathers and Explosives match. For people... If people don't know what is Feathers and Explosives match, it's pretty much the ring is filled with feathers, and under the feathers is a hidden amount of explosives that you can use to pretty much torture your opponent. I don't know, I was feeling very bored and just...
Well, it sounds interesting. It does.
It could have been a better match, but yeah, these lazy ass fuckwits don't know how to entertain the fans, so fuck them.
Well, great woman joined Friday Fight Night. And I say this, I'm not biased in any way just because she's my wife, but Shockwave debuted, and she whooped ass, but the woman, bless her soul, she's getting old and forgetful. She couldn't even remember the woman or the man that she beat. So,
I
keep it going, Shockwave.
I hate her. I really hate her. I couldn't fucking escape her to Big Dog Wrestling. She just happened to fucking follow me in there with her goddamn midgets. I hate those midgets even more than I hate her. Danger defeats Kenny Cage. Don Darkwing Duck defeats Fury. Danger defeats Mike Steele Jr. and Raisha Reaver in a handicap match after Raisha walked off from the match. Goddamn bastard. Doc Holliday defeats Jason Slaughter. Joe England defeats Sapphire. Myself defeated Mighty Aphrodite by pulling skirt. And I defeated L-Train with the help of Gable. Broad Street Bullet defeats El Guapo. Mrs. Konk defeats Bon Bon. The Reclaimer defeats Enforcer. And the Reclaimer went on to defeating the B666. Lord Taker defeats Doc Holliday. Uncommitted defeated McMaher. Crazy Stitch defeats Hellstorm. And we have a little problem in Friday Fight Night.
Yes, I've been noticing that. What the hell's that about now?
It seems that Haruki has a drinking problem. My co-GM of Friday Fight Night has been seen not only once but twice passed out, seemingly due to overusage of booze. We are very much concerned of her health and the old lady, and we do wish to help her to beat the Puddle Demon.
Yes, I don't know. We gotta nip that one in the butt there, Mikey. We can't have her going and keeling over at ringside. It's just not gonna happen.
Oh, hells no, I need my co-GM in working condition, not passed out by drinking way too much. Oh, it must be the old age that has taken her by surprise.
Now, in other news, Ultimate Wrestler Season 2 has been going for 2 weeks now. This past week, they had a Royal Rumble. This is the second Royal Rumble. The very first one was two-part, 15-man. This past week, they took part in a 30-man Royal Rumble. It's down to 2 men, Froco Big Length Uber Tail Tickler and Bulldog Bunta. We're still waiting on results, but when we get them next week, we will share the results with you and who has been eliminated from the Ultimate Wrestler Season 2 tournament.
All right. Now there has been a Nightmare Challenge. This is more in your
Yes, let me explain the Nightmare Challenge. It was supposed to be 2 wrestlers kicking this off, but we had 4 very eager competitors willing to put their livelihood on the line. So I had to oblige these little bitches. And so we kicked it off with Moose Meat, Sahara, TRL, and my little brother Mordecai. And the goal is win. You have 25 matches a day, set for 3 days. You have 3 days to finish those matches, win as many as you can, and at the end of the week, we will total the tally. The man or woman who has the most wins will be crowned the Crucified Champion, because believe me, after that many matches, you might as well be strung up on a cross and fucking gutted, as far as I'm concerned.
That's true.
Now, the end result, they get the Crucified title, and they get a ride into the Legends division. It's not exactly a free ride. 25 matches a day, you're going through hell. So you're still earning your spot.
Yeah. Also, we had noticed that 30K tournament has started. The first round is pretty much closing, which only means that we will be seeing the second round of the tournament starting very soon.
Yes.
And then we go to our segment of who has joined and who has left. We have seen my lovely new girlfriend, Spoiled Princess Fairy Cakes joining, Nispop joined, Sid joined, and one dude that just came in and pissed on the GM of Monday Night Massacre, Dick Von Thunderpants.
Now, those that left, we have Racehorse Charlie, Fishy 5, Darren, Dark Journey, Max Out, The Ass Cracker, Carl Jones, Enforcer, and El Guapo. Some of these guys, they left due to being eliminated from the tournament. So it's not a big loss to us. Some, however, are. El Guapo, great star. He'll be missed, and I am sure we'll see him back in the near future.
Who knows what about these retards? They just join, leave, and come back. Like, for example, Max Out was on the last week's levers, and some idiot just let him back in, and he left right after 1 day. I don't know what the hell is wrong with these retards, but they are just mentally fucked. More fucked than you are, you old bastard.
Hey, you know your eyes remind me of your daddy. Oh, makes me want to cut him out.
Oh.
Shut up.
Oh, you don't want my eyes. You don't know where they have been. You would get like...
You want to go hardcore here on the Highlight Reel, little man?
Oh, of course. Every single time we meet, it's like hardcore. I still remember you fucking joke slamming through that table, and revenge will be sweet.
If you're not going to shut your mouth, more should follow. This is a Highlight Reel. Kiss my ass, we are out of here.
Laters, people.